Hello everybody, how are you? Today we'll solve from Bوني book. Examples talk about the ratio. Look at with me about question letter A. You want to find the ratio between 15 and 25. Two numbers 15 and 25 we can divide it by 5, because any number can divide it by 5 if 1, 0 or 5. 15 divided by 5 equals 3 and 25 divided by 5 equals 5. Then the ratio will be 3 to 5. Question letter B. The ratio between two numbers 84 to 36. We can simplify it by divided by 12. 36 divided by 12 equals 3 and 84 divided by 12 equals 7. Then the ratio will be 7 to 3. It is the simplest form. Question letter C. 14 over 49. We can simplify by divided by 7 numerator and numerator. 14 divided by 7 equals 2 and 49 divided by 7 equals 7. Then the ratio will be 2 to 7. Next question, letter D. We want to find the ratio between 18 and 27. We can sample this by divided by 9. 18 divided by 9 equals 2 and 27 divided by 9 equals 3. Question letter E. 1200 to 3200. We can sample it by divided by 100. We cancel double zeros, then 12 to 32, and then we can sample it by divided by 4. Or here 2 as you like, but 4 is the height common factor between two numbers, right? 4 here, and 12 divided by 4 equal 3. 32 divided by 4 equal 8. This ratio will be 3 to 8. It's the simplest form for this example. Okay, next question. Letter here F. We have 14 over 42. We can sample it by divided by 7. Numerator and numerator. 14 divided by 7 equals 2. 42 divided by 7 equals 6. And then sample it by divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 equals 1. And 6 divided by 2 equals 3. Then the result will be 1 to 3 in the simplest form. It was question letter F. Next example. We want to find the ratio between 72 and 90. 72 to 90. We can divide it by 9 to simplify this example. 90 divided by 9 equals 10, and 72 divided by 9 equals 8. And then you can divide it by 2. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. Then the ratio will be 4 to 5. Simplest. Okay, the simplest will be 4 to 5. Next question, letter H. Ratio between two numbers 500 to 400. We can simplify by divided by 100. 500 divided by 100 it will be 5. 400 divided by 100 equal 4. Then the ratio will be 5 to 4. Next example, question letter I. We want to find the ratio between 64 and 16. 64 can divide it by 16 equal 4. We can divide it by 16, numerator and numerator. 64 divided by 16 equal 4, and 16 divided by 16 equal 1. Since the ratio will be 4 to 1. Letter J. The ratio between 4 and 11, it will be 4 to 11. This is the simplest result. Question number 6, complete. Letter A. The ratio between two numbers 3,200 and 4,800. We can simplify it first by divided by 100. It will be 32, and here 48, and then we can divide it two numbers by 8 to find the simplest, because 6 times 8 equals 48. We can divide it by 8. 32 divided by 8 equal 4, and 48 divided by 8 equal 6. And then you can sample it by divided by 2. 8 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2 equal 2, 6 divided by 2 equal 3. Then the result will be 2 to 3. Question letter B. The ratio between the side of an equal triangle to its perimeter is space. We know any triangle has 3 sides, and this triangle we call it equilateral. We have 3 sides equality in this triangle, and you want to find the ratio between the side of equilateral triangle. It will be 1, and the perimeter of this triangle, it will be sum of all sides. The ratio will be 1 to 3. Then the ratio between the side of equilateral triangle to its perimeter, it will be 1 to 3. Okay, next question, letter C. Farida spends 120 Egyptian lira in 4 days. Then the ratio of what she spent is space what? We can find by using division between the total money, 120 Egyptian lira. She spent it in 4 days, divided by 4. It will be 30 Egyptian lira today. Next question, letter D. Ahmed drinks 14 cups of juice in the week. Then he drinks 6 cups in a day. Okay, we know 1 day equals 7 days. Then we can find the number of cups he drank it in 1 day by dividing 14 by 7. 14 divided by 7 equal 2. Then the result will be 2. Okay, 2 cups in a day. Question letter E. Okay. Next example. Letter E. In the ratio 9 to 5, the first term will be 9. 9 is the first term. And the second term, it will be 5. Question letter F. If the car covers 108 km in 3 hours, then its average speed, we can divide it to numbers. 180 divided by 3, the result will be 60. Then the result will be 60 km per hour. It was question F. Question G. The ratio between 2 sides in the same square, it will be 1 to 1. Question H. The ratio between 450 to 150, we can divide it by 150. Then the result will be 3 to 1. Because 150, we called it the height common factor between 2 numbers. Okay. Next example, question I. In the opposite figure, the ratio between the number of triangles to the number of rectangle. We have how many triangles here? How many triangles? 2 triangles. And rectangles, 1, 2, 3. 3 rectangles. The ratio will be 2 to 3. Okay. Understood? Next question. Letter G. The square of side length 5 cm and the rhombus of side length 10 cm. We have question G. We have square and rhombus. Side length of square was 5 cm. Okay. It's a square. All sides are equal in length, and we have rhombus. We have side length here 5 cm, and side length in the rhombus length was 10 cm. Then the ratio between perimeter of square to perimeter of rhombus. We can find the ratio between them. It will be side by side because the perimeter equal 5 times 4. The perimeter of square and the perimeter of rhombus will be 10 times 4. and then we can sample it by divided by 4 two numbers in the ratio 5 to 10, and then you can divide it by 5 to sample it. 5 divided by 5 equal 1, and 10 divided by 5 equal 2, then the result will be 1 to 2. Question number 7. Marwan has 600 Egyptian lira. He spends 450 Egyptian lira. Complete the money that he spends to the total money. Okay, he has 600. This is the total about letter A. The total was 600, with Marwan now 600 lira. He spent 600, and what about the ratio between that he spent is to the total? Okay, again, question letter A. You want to find the ratio between what he spends to the total. Okay, he has 600, it's the total, and he spends 450. You can sample this by divided by 10. Cancel 0 by 0, then the result will be 45 and 60, and then divided by 3 to sample this example. 45 equal 9 times 5. You can divide it by 5. 5 times 45 equal 5 times 9 equal 45. 60 divided by 5 equal 12, and then we can sample by divided by 3. 9 divided by 3 equal 3. 12 divided by 3 equal 4. Then the result will be 3 to 4. It's the simplest ratio between two numbers. Okay. Next example, letter B. You want to find the ratio between the money that he saves to the total money. Okay, we know he has 600 and he spent from it 450. Then he will save the difference between them. It will be 150. Then he will save 150. And the total money with Marwan was 600. Okay, and then we can divide it by 150 in one step, or you can sample it by divided by 10 as you like. Okay, 150 divided by 10 15, and 600 divided by 10 60, and then you can divide it by 10. You can divide it by 5. 15 divided by 5 equal 3, and 60 divided by 5 equal 12, and then divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 1. 12 divided by 3 equal 4. Then the ratio will be 1 to 4. Question letter C. The money that he saves. Okay, the ratio between what he saves to the money he spends. Okay, he saves 150. And what about he spends? He spends 450. We can divide it by 150 in one step, because that can factor between two numbers. 150. 150 divided itself, it will be 1, and 450 divided 150, it will be 3. Then the ratio will be 1 to 3. Next example. Question 8. The school announced a trip to visit Grand Egyptian Museum, so 15 boys and 25 girls applied for the trip, and the school assigned the supervising of the trip 5 teachers. Find the ratio between number of boys to number of girls. Number of boys and girls. Number of boys was 15 and girls was 25. We can divide it by 5. 15 divided by 5 equal 3. 25 divided by 5 equal 5. Then the result will be 3 to 5. Question letter B. You want to find the ratio between boys and all students. We have here 15 boys and all. You must eat the number of boys and the number of girls. 15, and some of them it will be 40. You can divide it by 5. 15 divided by 5 equal 3. 40 divided by 5 equal 8. The result will be C2, 8. Next example, question letter C. Ratio between teachers and girls. Number of teachers 5 and number of girls 25. We can divide it by 5 and the result will be 1, 2, 5. Question D. The ratio between the number of teachers and all students, 5 teachers, and the total 25 plus 15, it will be 40. We can divide it by 5, it will be 1, and 40 divided by 5 equal 8, and the result will be 1, 2, 8. Question number 9, choose the correct answer. Letter A, a water tap is leaking 420 liters of water in 1 hour. Then the rate of leaking space, we can divide it 420 by 1 hour. We know 1 hour equals 60 minutes. You can write here 420. Question letter A again. We can write 420 divided by 60 because 1 hour equals 60 minutes. We can cancel 0 by 0, and 42 divided by 6 equals 7. 7 liter by or per minutes. Question letter B. Ahmed has 64 Egyptian lira and Yasmin has 24 Egyptian lira. In the ratio of what Yasmin has to Ahmed, we can write the ratio between Yasmin and Ahmed. Yasmin spent, Ahmed has 64 and Yasmin has 24. We can divide between them, divided by 8. 24 divided by 8 equal 3, and 64 divided by 8 equal 8, and the ratio will be 3 to 8. Next question, letter C. 35 to 20, we can divide it by 5. 35 divided by 5, 7. 20 divided by 5 equal 4. Next question D. An amount of food is distributed between 2 people in the ratio 3 to 4. What is the first person took? They give us the ratio between first and second. The ratio between first and second, it will be 3, 4. And we know the total between them 7. Then, what is the first person took? 3 from 7. The result will be 3 over 7. It's the result about question letter D. 3 from 7 parts. Next question letter E. The ratio between perimeter of square and its side lengths, it will be 4 and 1, because any square has 4 sides are equal lengths. Then the ratio between perimeter of square and one side will be 4 to 1. It was question letter E. Question letter F. Question letter F. Factory produces 5,400 cars on soda in 6 hours. The ratio of production is piece. We can divide it to numbers. 504 divided by 6. Okay, to find what is the rate of this factory, space cans per hour divided by 6. 54 divided by 6 equal 9, and write down zeros, and the result will be 900 cans per hour. It was question letter F. Question letter G. Sandy spent 60 Egyptian lira in 4 days. So the rate of what she spends per day equal what? We can write 60 divided by 4 equal 15. Okay, then she will spend 15 Egyptian lira per day. Question H, 1/3 equal space. We can convert this fraction by multiplication by 5 here. 1 by 5 equal 5, 3 times 5 equal 15, then the ratio will be 5/15. Question letter I. The ratio of the following is not equal fourths. We have 10/30. 10/30, it will be 1/3, not equal to fourths. Question letter G. Which ratio of the following is the simplest form? We have 9/17. It's simplest form because the height common factor between two numbers equal 1. Understood? Okay. Next question. Assessment 1 on lesson 1, unit 9. Number 1, letter A. If Muhammad spends 120 pounds within 4 days, then Muhammad spends pounds per day. We can find 120 divided by 4 equal 30 pounds per day. Okay, letter 8 will be 30. Question letter B. The ratio between perimeter of square and this side will be 4:1 because all sides are equal lengths in the square. We have 4 sides equal to 1. Okay, was letter B. Letter C. The ratio 6:18 in the simplest form equal what? 6:18 divided by 6 divided by 6 1, 18 divided by 6 equals 3, then the result will be 1/3. Question letter D. If worker paints of a wall area 28 meters square in 4 hours, okay, then the rate of painting, we can divide them to find in 1 hour what is the area, right? 28 divided by 4 equals 7, and the result will be 7 square meter per hour. Question letter E. 75 to 125. We can divide it by 25 or simplest by steps, by 5 first step. 7 divided by 5 equal 1 and the remainder 2. 25 divided by 5 equal 5. 12 divided by 5 equal 2 and the remainder 2. 25 divided by 5 equal 5. Again divided by 5. 15 divided by 5 equal 3. 25 divided by 5 equal 5. And the result will be 325. Next question. Space is comparing between two quantities that have different units. A rate. Letter A is rate. It's a definition. The rate is comparing between two quantities that have different units. Question letter B. The ratio between the perimeter of rhombus and its side length will be 4:1. We have here rhombus, all sides equal lengths, and the ratio will be 4:1. Question letter C. A ship covered 180 kilometers in 3 hours. 180 divided by equals 60. Right here 60 kilometer per hour. Next question. Question letter D. The ratio between 4,800 to 5,400. We can sample it by divided by 100. Result will be 48 to 54. Simplest by divided to numbers by 2. 4 divided by 2 equal 2. 8 divided by 2 equal 4. 5 divided by 2, 2, and the remainder 1. 14 divided by 2 equals 7. And then we can simplest two numbers by divided by 3. 24 divided by 3 equal 8. 27 divided by 3 equal 9. Then the result in the simplest form, it will be 8 to 9. Question letter E. In the opposite figure, the ratio between the number of stars to circles. How many stars here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stars. And circles 3. 5 to 3. It's the result between two numbers. Question number 3. Number 3 here. Ahmed walks 21 kilometers in the week. Calculate the distance that Ahmed walk per day. We know 1 week equal 7 days. Then we must divide 21 by 7. The result will be 3. In the distance per days. Okay, 3 hours per or 3 kilometers per day. Next example, determine whether the ratio or equivalent or not equivalent. We have 10 over 11 and 5 over 3. It's not equivalent because the product of extremes, 5 times 11, it will be 55, not equal to 3 times 10 equals 30. It's not equivalent. And what about 7 over 8? Letter B. And 42 over 48. We can sample this by divided two numbers by, we can divide it by 6. Two numbers, 40 divided by 6 equals 7, and 48 divided by 6 equals 8. Then two numbers here will be equivalent. Yes, right, equivalent. Okay, write this word, equivalent. Okay. 5 over 12 and 25 over 60. We can sample this by divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 equal 5. 60 divided by 5 equal 12. And it will be equivalent. True. Question letter D. We have 10 over 9 and 20 over 18. We can sample this two numbers by divided by 2. 20 divided by 2 equal 10. 18 divided by 2 equal 9. Then it will be equivalent. Next question, letter E. 7 over 6 and 4 over 3. We know 7 over 6 is the simplest form, and this simplest form not equivalent. Question letter F. 6 over 8 and 9 over 13. We can sample by divided by 2. The result will be 3 over 4, not equivalent. Next question, write the two equivalent ratios of this number. We can find equivalent by product, numerator and numerator, by a number as you like, such that 2 times 5 equal 10, 2 times 9 equal 18. And we can write here 3 times 5 equal 15, and 3 times 9 equal 27. And what about 2 over 5? 2 times 2 equal 4, 2 times 5 equal 10. And this number 2 times 3 equals 6, 3 times 5 equal 15. 3 over 8. We can sample this number by times 3 times 3 equal 9, 3 times 8 equal 24, or product by 2. 2 times 3 equals 6, 2 times 8 equals 16. And the ratio will be 6 over 16 here. Okay. And what about half? We can write 1 over 2 equivalent 4 over 8. Equivalent here 6 over 12 numerator, half of denominator. Question number 3. Complete the ratio between two numbers is 3 to 4. And the first become 18. The second will be what? We have the ratio between two numbers 3 and 4. And the first becomes to 18. Convert by product by 6. 3 times 6 equal 18, and then 4 product by 6 equal 24. Then the number will be 24, right? In this space here 24, okay? Right, 24 is the second number. Question letter B, the ratio between 5 to 7, equivalent space to 35, 5 and 7, 5 times 7 is 35, and 5 times 5 equal 25. Then the ratio will be 25 to 35. Question letter C. The ratio between two numbers 4 to 7, and the second number becomes 35. Then the first number will be what? 4 product by what? 7 times 5 equals 35. Then 4 times 5 equal 20. Then we must write 20 is the first number. Question letter D. Write two ratio that equals third equal to third. We will know third, it's mean 1 over 3. You want to find two ratios that equal third, it will be 2 over 6 by product by 2 numerator and numerator, and you can write another number by product by 4 or 2 or 3. 3 times 1 equal 3, 3 times 3 equal 9. Then we have 2 over 6 and 3 over 9. Understood? Question letter E. 3 over 5 equal space over 15 equal 12 equal space. 5 times 15 times 3 equal 15, and 3 times 3 equal 9. And then 3 times 4 equal 12, 4 times 5 equal 20. Then the result will be 12 over 20. It was letter E. Letter F. 1 over 7 equivalent space over 21. We product by 3. 3 times 1 equal 3. Then the result will be 3 over 21. Question letter G. If the ratio 2, 5 equivalent 4 over x, we can find the value of x by product here by 2. 2 times 5 equal 10. Then the value of x will be equal 10.